We have this from the Australian Government Department of Health, coronavirus disease. Information on the use of surgical masks. Should I wear a surgical mask? Most people will not benefit from wearing a surgical mask. Masks are of benefit to people who are sick, so they don't cough on others, and healthcare workers who have frequent close contact with sick people. For the general public, surgical masks in the community are only helpful in preventing people who have coronavirus disease from spreading it to others. If you are well, I'll repeat, if you are well, you do not need to wear a surgical mask. I'll repeat it. If you are well, you do not need to wear a surgical mask, as there is little evidence supporting the widespread use of surgical masks in healthy people to prevent transmission in public. I will read this to you once more. If you are well, you do not need to wear a surgical mask, as there is little evidence supporting the widespread use of surgical masks in healthy people to prevent transmission in public. There it is, straight from the Australian Government Department of Health. And yet, as of yesterday, we were told everyone here in Melbourne has to wear a mask. How can they go against this? How can one say one thing and another say another? It is a farce. It is a joke. It is a scam.
Everyone in Melbourne will have to wear a mask when they leave home. A drastic move sparked by another 363 COVID cases. Three more
Cases. I don't give a fuck about your cases.
Victorians have died, including 2 in aged care homes.
You heard it. 3 more have died. 2 in aged care homes. Amazing. Aged care homes.
Police will enforce the mask order. Anyone without one
the police
faces a $200 fine.
Even before he started
fucking
speaking,
horror.
it was clear the Premier had a new message about masks.
Masks and face coverings will, from 11:59 p.m. Wednesday night, be mandatory.
Hang on, we're told they're useless, mate. They're no good. What's the story?
For everyone in Melbourne and Mitchell Shire.
They don't have to be professional.
Look, you can just put anything on. Who gives a fuck? Just put something over your mouth. That's all it's about. It's all about control and people bending over to their laws, directions, whatever you want to fucking call it. Because when it comes to the vaccine, they've been conditioned to do anything that these fucking so-called bullshit governments tell you to do.
Homemade works well, and if nothing else, you can put a scarf over your face.
Oh, homemade works well. So it's bullshit. You're either going to have strict, proper masks or nothing.
If you don't have a face covering when you're out, you'll be fined $200.
Fined.
Most of us wouldn't leave home without our keys. We wouldn't leave home without our mobile phone. You won't be able to leave home without your mask.
There are exemptions. Kids under 12 and childcare workers.
Hang on. Kids under 12? What's going on here? Kids under 12? What, this bug's so selective it doesn't attack kids under 12? Surely if this was a pandemic, everyone would be wearing masks.
People who are running. Teachers can leave them off while talking to students.
Hang on. Teachers don't have to wear a mask while talking to students. What about students? When they try to talk to the teachers, they're hard to understand half the time, especially the younger ones. You won't understand a word they say if they're wearing a friggin' mask.
And don't wear them in banks for security reasons.
Don't wear masks in banks for security reasons. Oh, hang on. I've got a mask. I've got the security camera. I'm going to do a burg on this bank. But if I'm allowed to take the mask off, then I'm, what? Security reasons, not wearing a fucking mask in a bank? What's that shit? So is that to differentiate between a burglar and a non-burglar? Oh, fucking what?
But everyone else, on public transport, in an office, in a car with someone you don't live with, must wear one. The opposition says the government should do more to help struggling Victorians, saying they haven't been given enough notice.
Some Victorians just can't afford them.
Can't afford them. What, masks? They always have these fucking idiots in the opposition push some other bullshit, make out like, they go against what the other idiots say. No, they don't. They're all working together.
No Victorian should be forced to make a decision between obeying the law and being out of pocket and not putting food on the table.
So far, there's little evidence our other measures are working. Victoria recorded another 363
fuck your
COVID
cases
today, our second highest daily total.
Yeah, but the percentage from those tested is still well under since March, or the day since March. The percentage of tested positive to those numbers being tested are well under what was going on in March and April and June. But they don't tell you that.
We are on a bit of a numbers roller coaster at the moment.
This guy's a fucking
no
dog.
Clear sign that numbers are decreasing. I hope the trend moves in that.
You hope the trend. No, you don't. You fucking create the trend. You fudge the figures. The testing is bullshit.
Direction.
And for the third day in a row, 3 Victorians died.
Oh,
2 men.
third day in a row. 3, 3, 3. 33, it's all 3.
And a woman, all in their
3 people in their 90s. God, oh my God, God bless their souls. They had another 40 years to live, and they just happened to die from COVID.
90s. A big jump too in hospital numbers, up to 130, with 28 in intensive care. Of those who've died, 9 have been residents in aged care.
Amazing that. Aged care residents.
40 homes now have outbreaks.
40 homes. 40 homes. So this bug only attacks aged care homes. Doesn't attack my home. It attacks aged care homes where old people have been lying in bed for months and months and months and months. Who knows how long? They don't even get outside. How do they contract this virus? They're in bed. They're supposed to be safe from all this shit. Oh, but the bug gets its way into aged care homes.
Today, 3 more facilities in Northcote, Alphington and Glenway.
Yep, it knows. This bug knows where these aged care homes are. It just winds its way around everywhere through all the houses. Oh, there's an aged care home. Let's go in there. Let's go in there and get this 95-year-old. He's about, he's fit and healthy, but we're going to knock him off here.
Waverley. Many cases are linked to casual staff who work at several homes.
What a lot of bullshit. That's what they come up with now. Casuals are spreading it from one to the other. Of course they had to come up with some shit like that. Casuals are spreading it. Oh, what a fucking joke, the shit they come up with.
Now, finally, the federal government has agreed to cover those shifts.
There will be the capacity for additional
Germ, you are a fucking germ. Mr. See you next Tuesday.
For individuals to remain within a single aged care facility.
This is a really
talk about horror head.
In terms of reducing that
horror head, Mikakos.
To ensure
how is this idiot a health minister?
Workplaces like aged care, abattoirs and even a lawyer's office now account for 80% of Victoria's...
80%. I'll go back. Who did they say?
Care, abattoirs and even a lawyer's office.
Aged care, abattoirs and a lawyer's office count for 80% of positive cases. What? 80%. Well, forget about the lawyer's office, because that was only just like 1. So, aged care and abattoirs. Oh, we're going to get into the meat factories. Yeah, of course. That's so we can stop the fucking food supply. But it's all about aged care. I mean, honestly, if you can't see this, there's something wrong with you. All about aged care because they've got the coronavirus in them and they're all going to test positive. For God's sake, just isolate all the aged care facilities and let everyone else get on with their lives. If it's only 20% of the rest of the population, it is a joke.
now account for 80% of Victoria's new cases. Now a new blitz, a joint police and worksafe
look at these
operation
pigs.
will inspect hundreds of workplaces to make sure they're doing the right thing.
Oh, yeah.
Police have issued 127 fines in the past 24 hours, and this is the reason. Kaylee Dyke, struggling to breathe.
Oh, they just happened to film that. Oh, what a lot of bullshit. Another sellout.
Battling COVID in the Royal Melbourne Intensive Care Unit. And she's pregnant with twins.
Oh, pregnant with twins. The Royal Melbourne, guaranteed, I'm telling everyone, they are behind just about every one of these scams.
Her partner Chris, who also tested positive, posted on social media saying they don't know how they got it. Kaylee's advice before she became too ill to speak: if the government is going to say wear masks, then just do it. They're not.
Oh, she just happened to say that before she got sick, to mention wearing masks. Just do it. They always get these fucking sellouts to push the narrative.
Not overreacting with the measures they've put in place. They're clearly there for a
Oh,
reason,
yeah.
and
You just said that.
powerful support for a whole new phase in our fight against
Look at
COVID.
this fucking horror head.
And unfortunately, it's about to become
Another
much
horror
harder
head.
to visit loved ones in care. From Wednesday, only those people who are designated as carers will be able to visit people in hospitals and aged care homes in Melbourne.
Oh, yeah, let's just fucking knock the old people off. Don't allow the families to be there. Then we'll give them a call. Yep, your old granddaddy died from COVID-19, and people are going to believe this shit. That's what it's all about.
And even then only for an hour a day. There are some exemptions, women in labour and parents of kids in hospital, but the government is deeply worried about how quickly this virus is spreading through the healthcare system.
It's all about the healthcare system, because it's all about the elderly. They use the elderly deaths as statistics. Cannot people see this?
It wants to limit the number of people going in. This, though, will be very traumatic for many Victorians.
Oh, get fucked.
Yes,
Fear,
indeed.
fear,
Well,
fear,
well,
fear,
thank
fear,
you,
fear.
Thank you. Employers could be fined nearly $10,000
Fine,
if they
fine,
report
fine,
discouraging
fine,
staff
fine.
from wearing masks from Thursday. The rush to buy the face covering
Where's your
is
fucking
enormous
mask,
across Melbourne,
Goose?
but experts are divided on the
Are we going to see you
effectiveness
doing this
of
with
the
a
new
mask
rules.
on?
From optional to compulsory.
Look at this poor kid,
in
will ya?
4 days. Masks for Melbourne for us all.
It's not what we're used to in Australia, but it's what we have to do. So.
Oh, that's what we have to do. Don't show someone saying, oh, no, this is fucking bullshit. Everyone, we have to do this. It's a great idea.
Hours after the announcement, queues outside a Spotlight store at Taylor's Lakes, where you buy the material to make your own. From markets to parks, by the water or in the city, we must wear masks in public spaces and at work, which for some jobs provides challenges.
So you have to give it your everything, and if you're talking for 9 hours a day, it makes it really challenging.
The decision to mask up is a significant shift from what medical officers said at the start of.
What's going on here? They're just filming by chance, these people putting on masks outside? No, they're fucking actors. Fucking as if they just caught a camera just happened to catch these two people looking at each other putting a fucking mask on somewhere on a pavement. Oh, fucking actors.
Of this pandemic.
It's unnecessary and wasteful.
There he is. The Minister for fucking Health. The Federal Minister. No, not the Federal Minister for Health. The Chief Health Officer, who's just disappeared quietly. Let's go back.
The decision to mask up is a significant shift from what medical officers said at the start of this pandemic.
It's unnecessary and wasteful.
There he is. The Chief Health Officer of this fucking country has said it's unnecessary and wasteful. So what? What's changed in the last fucking 3 months? What has changed? Oh, the second wave. Is that what it is? The second wave. Because there's a second wave, we have to fucking wear masks. Oh, fucking give me a break.
That was January. 6 months later, police are being called on to enforce them.
I think it's about time, actually.
Oh, I think it's about time, actually. Why don't you say it's fucking bullshit, mate? I'm sure a few of them did, but they're not going to show that in this fucking news bulletin.
Children under 12 don't have to wear a mask, But health experts are divided on this.
Children get infected about just as often as adults.
Who the fuck's this guy? Scientist, University of San Francisco. What the fuck has he got to do with anything?
So I only putting the age cut off somewhere around 4 or 5.
Oh yeah, make it 4 or 5. Why not make it fucking 2 weeks?
Not 12.
The advice still stands.
Another fucking idiot, Professor Mary Louise.
Don't drive this.
You love these fucking experts from these universities. Universities. What the fuck does she do at a university? I ask you. They teach people. They teach people. They're not fucking experts on all this shit. They're just fucking teachers.
Disease, it's the adults.
There are very few exemptions. Joggers have to cap.
Oh my, look at fucking this. Another couple actors, let's just jog and have these fucking stupid masks on. Look at it. Looking at the camera, mate. You're an actor.
Carry one for when they finish their run.
Out and about running? No problem.
Running is particularly risky because you're panting out particles from deep within.
And you're a fucking expert. It's fucking obvious that that's what, happens. Who the fuck would want to wear a mask when you're running? It's bad enough wearing it, just standing still and trying to talk and breathe. And you're telling me it's no good if you're running? Oh, fucking expert.
In your lungs. So if you're going to jog, you must stay away from other people. You must. You can't even be in 2 to 6 meters.
2 to 6 meters. So if you're jogging, you got to be 6 meters away from anyone that's near you. If they're walking towards you or whatever. Fucking bullshit, 6 meters. What the fuck?
From anybody.
Face coverings don't have to be surgical grade.
Do you feel safe? Safe, yeah.
They just need to stop dropping.
Safe, more like a fucking idiot.
Escaping.
Yeah, definitely the right thing to do.
Oh, definitely the right thing to do. Every fucking idiot, the right thing to do. Fucking no wonder the world's fucked. You got morons like that.
Melbourne companies that make masks certainly have their work cut out for them. Demand spiked when we returned to stage 3.
Oh, you love that, don't you? Work cut out for him. While he's fucking. How does this guy just go in there and film this shit? Yeah, all right.
And now places like Sisterworks are churning out up to 10,000 masks a week.
The profits from these support women migrants settling in Australia.
It's probably going to be Saturday, Sunday working, just we try to produce as many as possible to supply.
Yeah, she's wearing a mask. When the cameras are off, I bet she takes it off.
The demand.
Melbourne-based Cloth Mask Me is selling out of some stock despite making 5,000 masks.
Selling out. Quick, get them while you can. We're selling out. Quick, the vaccine's run out. Get it while you can.
A day.
It's scarcity. Scarcity. They use that to stooge every fucking one of these dumb, gullible people.
We see this as essentially being a new way of life.
It's a new way of life, is it? New Hugh Mason, the new way of life preacher. Fuck your new way of life.
And that's why our masks, we also offer different designs.
Oh, designs. It's a fashion thing now. Oh, there's going to be competition with women, stylish masks. Fucking, what is going on?
That when people are wearing masks,
that's a boring one. They're boring.
Themselves. What do we need to do to keep
Very boring. What do we, every one of them, whatever we're going to do to keep us safe. Oh, give us someone to say it's fucking bullshit.
Blake Johnson, 7 News.
Look at this. Look, of course, they're going to show this actor again trying to put a mask on. You reckon that's not staged?
And coming up, a guide to the best and most affordable masks for you and your family.
You can stick your fucking masks.